Hello. Hi. Long time no see. How is everyone doing? I hope that you're all well. And I'm back. I hope that you enjoyed your day and that you're looking after yourself and that you've had some good things happening in this new moon. So for those who didn't see, I've just uploaded a reading. A sound bath for the new moon. So go and check that out. That was literally a post I just uploaded. So yeah, go have a look at that. We're going to be doing readings. I've got my Starman and I've got my Bone Stone. So we're gonna be doing readings. And just make sure that I have. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Just make sure that I have my phone and I have a pen. Sorry. Right. Hi everyone. Hello. Alright, so we are going to be doing free readings and I'm very much looking forward to doing this with you. I hope that you're well now, disconnecting from any energy that does not serve any of us for the greater good. Now commanding any negative unwanted energy out of the space, out of the reading. Okay, so we are going to crack on and do some lovely tarot readings. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Alright, so the first person who has shared. Let's see who shared. And if you want a reading, all you have to do is comment. If you are watching this video, it is 15:34 GMT time zone on the 13th of January, okay? Because Facebook doesn't tell you if a video is live or not, so I just wanted you to know that. So you're not asking for a reading when I'm not on. Anyway, so we're going to go Farida. Alright, Farida, so you're the first person who I would like to give a reading to. My guide is actually calling you out, saying, Farida, I don't know if you are with anyone, but I'm feeling two potential partners for Farida. Alright, I'm feeling two potential partners. You're welcome. Alright, and I'm seeing you getting messages here, but I feel like Farida, there is this air sign, or maybe there's even someone who's quite religious. Hi everyone, welcome. Maybe someone who's quite religious, or an air sign. You're welcome. Or an air sign. Yeah. So the reason I say the time and that it doesn't tell you when I'm online, because when I log off, people keep asking questions, and I don't want anyone to be led astray or to feel like they're being ignored in the live. That's why I say that, because some people don't understand, So I want to be very clear, and it's very important that we're very clear, because it actually doesn't say for everyone. Okay. So the message here is that Farida, you have a connection with someone. It's very mental. You're welcome. It's very mental. There's a very mental connection here with someone. There's also a chance to. I feel like there's a lot of air in this connection. There's a lot of air in this relation. And I feel like you have a potential to push ahead with this and to also forge a path. And I feel like when it comes to love life, that you shouldn't just be doing nothing. I feel like it needs momentum. It needs messages. It needs reaching out, connection, relation, right? That's what I'm feeling. And you got the Lovers. So you got the Prince of Swords. And you got the Lovers. Okay, so this is also to do with like being fertile and fertility, and I feel like this relationship is very available, and this connection is very available, and you have an opportunity here to enjoy something that's of like a higher mind and a higher love. Mary Corley. Thank you, Mary. Mary Corley. So thank you for anyone who donates. I put your name on these little post-its and we get to your donations during the live video, okay? So sending you all love. Don't forget as well, if you need a bit of a meditation, or you feel like you need a bit of healing or anything, go check out the video I just uploaded called a New Moon Meditation. Alright, but hang around here, wait for the readings, right? So I'm going to smash on today. We're going to get through lots and lots of people. I'm feeling ready for it. I hope you are too. Alright, so oh, thank you. Monstera, I know, right? How good are Monstera? I love them. So yeah, but I'm feeling like you've been hurt, and I'm feeling like now you're like waiting, like, when will this go wrong? When will this go wrong? But I'm feeling like there is a need here to, when it comes at choices and stuff in relationships, I feel like you've already decided the kind of person you would like. So I feel like just holding on to that image, and this is all about images, okay? And holding on to that image of that person, holding on to that visualization of that person. Who are they? What do they represent to you, right? So just staying very, very linked with that person. I feel like it's a woman, and I'm seeing very, very dark hair, and I feel like this is also a very witchy person as well, and they're very independent, but there is this Gemini energy of connecting with mind, communication, humor, and lightness. Lightness is very important here, okay? Alright, so Rain Johnson, thank you, Rain. Rainy. Alright, so let's keep going. And Mila LaFranco, thank you, Mila. And thank you for all the donations. Anyone who has donated, I will make sure that I get your readings to you. Okay. So just double checking here. Alright, so if you've just joined, welcome to these free live readings. These are a completely free offering, okay? I just want to reiterate that. These are a completely free offering, okay? And, if you did donate during the sound bath, just know that within 24 hours you will get a card in your inbox. Yeah. Alright, so who is first? By the way, you know that, oh, thank you, Kendra. I just want to ask a quick question. You know that healing I did, the sound healing and the Reiki and stuff? Oh, I'm glad it does, Angel. You're beautiful. I just want to ask, would anyone be interested in maybe getting one of those sort of sound baths maybe once a month? Would you want that? Would you be interested in that? Just let me know. I'm not tired. You're very welcome. Okay, I can bring that as an offering. Let me know if you'd like to see that. Okay, and by the way, all donations go into actually making these videos possible. So when you donate, I upgrade the webcam, I upgrade my microphones, I can set aside more time, I can, spend less hours doing other jobs and stuff like that. That's where your donations go. Okay, I'm glad it was a wonderful experience. And I'll do I will be doing more sound baths, okay? I will be doing more sound baths. Someone just said to me it was more healing after the loss yesterday than she even knew. That's incredible. Alright, Megan Brotman. By the way, you should see my to-do list. It's incredible. Who knew healers were so busy? Alright, so we're gonna start. The first person is, let's go Mary Corley. Mary Corley. Alright. So Mary Corley, your message here is grounding. Okay. So I feel like here that you have a message of coming together with someone, but I feel like you need to invest in this space. Alright. You need to invest in this space for these people. I feel like there is somewhere to connect. It's like a hall or a theatre or something, and I feel like you cheers, you're welcome. And I feel like it's a time of almost recalibrating and maybe even investing some finances into this sort of group, into this organization. And I'm also seeing some forgiveness here when it comes to where you're from, when it comes to your roots. Maybe this is about forgiving people from your dog is looking everywhere to find us. Forgiving people from where you come from, and just allowing space for togetherness and connection. Okay. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling here for you. So you got the Ace of Pentacles, so it is time to invest. It is also time you can expect a new job, you can expect money coming in, alright, you can expect those sorts of things and be prepared for them, and open to them. Okay, that's what we're seeing here for you. And I'm glad I put people's minds at ease. I'm getting really beautiful messages, and that gives me the sort of the confirmation and validation to continue doing things, to continue growing this with you, and to continue to provide what also you need. What are your needs? What are your wants? And I'm happy to be here and show up for you. Okay, so I do those sound baths and stuff, and the Reiki. I am going to be setting up private sessions with those as well, all in good time. Alright, so we're seeing reunions here and something to do with community. I feel like this is all about socialization. I feel like also one of your ways of potentially having a sort of business outlet is when people are allowed to gather again. That could be your way, and I feel like you need this sort of you need this sort of hey Bev, you need this sort of celebration with people, and I feel like maybe even taking time together to Yes, that's how you share. Annalena, thank you for asking. Alright, so this is also about like friendship and success and happiness. Maybe you're supposed to do this project with other people. Maybe you're supposed to come together with people to invest. Maybe it's something to do with healing as well. You know, maybe it's something to do with development and healing and, you know, the sort of next step. And this is a creative project too, so it's something very exciting. Okay, but it's something kind of out of the ordinary. It's maybe not what people know, it's not what people understand before, but I'm feeling like you having this sort of ability to engage with the community in a different way, Mary. And also what I'm seeing for you here, you got the star, so I'm seeing that, you know, maybe when during this age of Aquarius is a time for you actually to be not like holding back your ambition, but to be, you know, throwing your ambition into this age. Do you know what I mean? I think you know what I mean. Alright, we're going to move on. Let's see who I'm drawn to next for reading. Don't forget, let's get these videos shared out today. Let's get these videos shared out. Let's share these messages far and wide. These are group readings, okay? These are group readings, and it's my mission in this life to help you with your tools you need and you want to be the best ever version of who you can be and what your soul truly wants. And that is my job, that is my mission, and that's why you're on this video. There is such thing as divine timing, so welcome. Alright, so we are gonna go for everyone. We're going to go for everyone, and we got the sun here. Exciting. Okay, so the sun actually talks about you know, setting the context and setting the context for our own lives, for our own expression, for our own personality, okay, for our ability to, you know, bring ourselves to the table and everything we have to sort of give. And the sun is really a card of that expression. It's a card of exuberance, it's a card of personality, it's a card of character. Okay, I feel like I need to let my hair down. No, they're not chakra colours. Those ones aren't. Okay, so I forgot to brush it. Alright, so this is for everyone, and this is about us, you know, everything we do is not divisible, and it's about that sort of higher purpose and higher expression and your sort of like character and your personality, and remembering that what we're doing in life is all our character, it's all our personality. It's not compartmentalized as much as we would like it to be. And this thing of telling people you're good at one thing and there's one thing that you do, I feel like it takes people away from their color. And that's what I'm seeing here with the sun, and I'm seeing that split in that colour, and I'm seeing the need to sort of combine and knit all these things together, and it's like one beam, you know, it's one beam of light. That's what I'm seeing here, and I don't know if anyone, I'm seeing a goddess with many arms, so I don't know if that has significance to someone. Yeah, I think it's like the mother one or something. And I'm also seeing this gift of kind of when we lead from a place of higher self, everything is possible and everything gets clearer, and that's the message here, but also to see it as if it's obvious, not as if it's an enigma. Happy Pongal. If you're watching from India, happy Pongal. Alright, so we're going to go Rain Johnson. Hello everyone. Kalima. Alright, I feel like it's very important for some people. It's very, very important for some people. Kalima. So we're going to carry on. Let's go Rain Johnson. I've missed you. I hope you're well. Alright, Rainy, so now is a time of working on your defense against the dark arts. No, it's Rainy, I feel like you're recovering. I feel like you're recovering, and I feel like it could be something even to do with your teeth. And I feel like why do I feel like your mouth is tired? Why do I feel like something like your mouth is tired, or okay? Why do I feel like your mouth is tired? Why do I feel like I feel like your mouth, like your jaw, you're sick of not being listened to when you talk. Okay, so I feel like your jaw is just going and no one's listening. Wow. Kendra? Okay, Kendra, would you mind, sorry to interrupt your reading, but Kendra just said over on Facebook, I thought I would let you know that the last reading with you, you told me that there was going to be someone coming into my life in December, and it is a form of relationship and someone that loves me. I wanted to let you know that I get someone out of nowhere, and it's going really well so far. Kendra, would you mind just popping that in a review? Alright, a review on the page. Just share what happened in your reading and stuff, and even just copy and paste what you've put there over in the review. It's really helpful when people are booking to see what sort of readings I'm offering and to see what people's past experiences are, so I'd really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, Rainy, and I'm seeing here a connection to, I feel like, Rainy, you've been taking a lot on. You've got the 9 and the 10 of Wands here, okay? So I feel like this is, you're really pushing yourself. You're really pushing yourself to, okay, you're really pushing yourself, and I feel like, Rain, you need to maybe even step back here from this level of intensity, okay? Because I feel like I'm almost seeing, like, Rain, I feel like it's like you're climbing this ladder, climbing this step, and I feel like you're putting yourself in situations here that actually have no bearing. Actually, no, Rain, you've been really pushed. I'm going to change this up, You've been pushed really hard here. You got the 9 of Wands, then you got the 10 of Wands, then you got the Queen of Wands, alright? So you got wands. And what you're actually doing here, and what you have the potential to even realize, Rain, is that not everything is your fault and your responsibility, and you don't need to internalize everything that everyone else says and does and take it personally, because sometimes it's just about them, and sometimes that burden does not fall on your shoulders. And I feel like that sort of it's quite courageous to realize that, and it's a time of being bold, and I feel like even the parts you don't like to think about, you're going to become more obvious and you're going to understand. And this is, I feel like there is more self-actualization coming for you. It's well worth the effort, okay? There's lots and lots of strength here for you. I feel like now is a time of expressing yourself and being as bold as you can be, okay? I'm seeing the seed of life. I'm seeing sunflowers here. I feel like there's a strong connection there. But you are exhausted and you need to come back to your power, right? Hello, Sony. Hello, Jenny Windle. Hello, Rita. Hello, Moa. So you can share the video to get a 1-card reading, or if you want to book a private reading, or subscribe, or if you want to book a private reading, then all you have to do is inbox me and we'll sort that out for you. Alright, so let's go Kendra. Alright, don't forget to share the video out. I'm very well, thank you. Hi Hi everyone. Right, Kendra. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna switch out the decks. Hey Crystal. Kendra. Okay, Kendra, you got the Two of Cups, so I feel like there is this relationship here, but I feel like, to be honest, I feel like it's still in baby stages. And there is, yes, I'm seeing enthusiasm, I'm seeing flirting, if I'm honest, I'm seeing connection, I'm seeing relation, but I'm also seeing exploration, and yes, you do. You share to your wall or you subscribe. If you're on YouTube, then you subscribe and like and ask a question. If you're on Facebook, then you share the video publicly. That's how you get on the list for a reading. Okay, yeah, so I'm seeing this enthusiasm, this exploration, okay, and that's what message we're getting here. And the Page of Wands also suggests that you're ready for this new relationship and this journey, okay? And I feel like here things are opening up for you, and I'm seeing this curiosity you have should be embraced. Thank you, Crystal. Your name's on the list. And I feel like this curiosity in your relationship, so you got, again, this Two of Cups and this Page of Wands, and I'm going to say here that you're definitely connected psychically and intuitively with this person, and often the Two of Cups can actually represent, how did that happen? Like, I haven't used frankincense in such a long time, and a chunk of frankincense, like a whole chunk, just fell into my hand. What? These things happen to me all the time. All the time. It's like all day. I'll burn that after the reading. Thank you very much. Okay, so I feel like here this is about also friendships, and I'm seeing you making new friendships, and I'm seeing you being curious. And this tiger, again, you think about a tiger, and you think about a tiger sort of exploring options and where to go, and what to do, and and this is with maybe even with a young earth sign, alright? So you can enjoy this, connection, you can enjoy this relationship, but it is about give and take, okay? So it is about that exploration, actually burning frankincense is something that the Christians robbed from the pagans, and it's probably something that the pagans robbed from someone else. But when we burn frankincense, it actually just connects us to just a higher state, whether it's in meditation or whether you want to be working with angels or guides or anything like that. It just connects us to this higher state and higher vibration. So obviously that is coming up for me to not forget about myself, and not to forget about sort of my own meditation, my own spiritual journey at the same time, right? Alright, so sure you can. Earl Jonathan, I'm gonna pull a card for you, Earl. Hello everyone, welcome. Very nice to have you here. Okay, Earl, so this card actually kind of hovered out of the deck. So Earl, the first card I'm seeing here is kind of like why am I seeing a donkey? Well, I don't know if you have donkeys, but I'm seeing a donkey. And I'm seeing a monkey. I'm seeing lots and lots of guys around you. I don't know if you've been dreaming about animals or something, Earl, but it's getting very strong here. You're also being asked to Earl, to make a decision. I feel like you are being called to hold your composure as you go through this rebirth, And this, remember that immortality is actually just, we're constantly recycling. Um, um, and that has long lasting consequences, that awareness of your trust in your life, and but I also feel like once you make a decision, you're going to find peace here, right? So I feel like there is a very life-changing decision here, right? And it's a sort of recycling of a situation and this awakening process, but this is about like doing this without fear for you, okay? How do I look after myself? Okay, so I have a question, people asking me how I look after myself. So first things first is hydration. Also meditation every morning, affirmations, gratitude affirmations. I work with crystals, I socialize, I make sure that I stay social. I'm creative, very creative, so I work with music, and art, and I do some fire dancing, I do drawing. How else do I look after myself? I run my business. That's looking after me, I think. Running a business is like, it feels nurturing to me to do that. Do you know what I mean? How else do I look after myself? Reiki. I do Reiki every morning, every night. And connection with family. Every now and again I go traveling, I move around, I explore, I've travelled the world. These are ways in which I look after myself, but also just being kind and having grace. Yeah. I am busy. But this is my job. This is my job. And I'm happy, I'm happy to do it. I wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, we're going to go Megan Brotman now. Megan, so you are kind of between a situation, I feel, Megan, and I feel like here, the more you try and figure out an answer, the more tricky it gets, Megan, because I feel like here, if you're trying to gain clarity before your mind has actually processed what you need to process in order to go to the next part of your life, Megan, I'm seeing you just getting foggier and foggier and foggier and foggier and foggier. Okay, so the message here is, allow yourself to pause, allow yourself time before you actually set your mind on something. Do you know what I mean? I'm talking about being between polarities now. Yeah. And also just being clear with yourself about what your course of action is, what way in which you would like to go with your life. And I'm seeing you being maybe even at, you're caught between a rock and a hard place. Maybe this is trying to make a decision that you can't really make, and I feel like you don't know everything you need to know in order to be able to make a choice, right? And I feel like you need to kind of maybe just look for clarity in your intuition, all right? And I feel like you are, I feel like you're reaching out here. There could be a chance to reach out. Do you know what I mean? If you're not already, maybe this is about, ending a feud with a workmate, with a co-worker, with a colleague or something like that. And I feel like this is a blindfold that you can change, but it requires objectivity and also compromise where you can, remove yourself from a situation that's not doing you any good here. Alright, and this is also the dark side of the moon, so this is the card of unknown, but it's not the card of impossible, and then you got the Ace of Swords, so actually the information I've shared with you, it seems, can bring that clarity and actually offer you the tools to go forward. I hope that helps, or I hope that resonates. I hope that makes sense. Hello everyone. Hello. I hope that you're well. Thank you so much for joining. I'm going to go Angel Feather now. Thank you for sharing, Angel. Alright. So, Angel Feather. Okay, so I'm going to switch out the deck. Who's next for a reading? Don't forget as well, these are collective readings, you know, so take everything with a pinch of salt as always with the tarot. The tarot's not making decisions for anyone, you make your own decisions, and this is just information that can assist us on our sole purpose, you know, depending on where we're at in regards to, you know, whether tarot is checking in with us, when it's checking in with us. That's all it does. It's a check-in. Yeah. Alright, so Angel Feather. Oh, I'm so happy with myself today because I have lots of plants. I love plants. Love them. And I was having problems with little fungus gnats, little black flies that lay eggs in them, and then the larvae eats the roots of your plants. You can't really see them, they're really small. So instead of killing them and buying pesticide or anything like that, this is just a sidetrack in case anyone out there would like this kind of tip. I actually used neem oil mixed in water with a little bit of like eco-friendly dish detergent, and sprayed it on the plants. I did a test first and I waited 24 hours and then sprayed it on the plants, and what it does, it's actually got a hormone blocker, so it stops the insects from mating and stops them from laying eggs rather than just killing them. And I was like, how cool is that? The adults get to live out their very short lives, and then voila, like the adults get to live their very short lives and then no more babies. So it's just like the life cycle. I was like, it's like a guy getting the snip. So alright, Angel Feather, we're gonna move on. Okay, so I love plants too. I'm glad everyone enjoyed what I've been sharing. I'm glad you're all enjoying and getting lots and lots of lovely messages about it, so thanks for sharing that with me, everyone. Alright, so Angel Feather, we have the card of compassion. Alright, we have the card of compassion. So, hey Catherine, thanks. What this is diplomacy for you. So it's a card of group thinking, and who it represents is actually Poseidon. So Poseidon governs over the seas, but what this actually is the archetype of is the subconscious emotions, sort of intuitive, empathic worlds. Alright, so it's all about balancing in any extremes, finding the middle ground, and relying on the head and the heart equally, because it is a king, so it does govern outside worlds. So it talks about, maybe this is maybe the control you've been putting in and the ability to like balance things is finally paying off, and I feel like you can, use this to almost like dissolve drama. Thanks Nancy. You can use this to almost like dissolve drama, and I feel like this is an opportunity for you to be compassionate with others, and it's a time for you to maybe even guide others. Angel, I feel like this is maybe even people are going to start seeking you out for guidance, or they are already, and this is a part of your mission, and also this is a very successful way of going forward. I feel like you should be almost like a leader in this world, and almost like don't shy away from being a mentor. That's what this card is. Alright, don't shy away from being a mentor. Your compassion is very useful. Alright, let's go. Who's next? What sharer or subscriber? If you're on YouTube, it'll be subscriber. If you're on Facebook, it'll be sharer. Wants the next reading? Let's go Jonalyn Evangelista. Jovelyn Evangelista. Thanks, Ollie. Alright, Jovelyn. Jovelyn, there's an old woman here. Someone's birthday was about a month ago, and there's an old woman actually with us. And she's showing me really beautiful, they're like tulips or roses, but it's a little bouquet of these really beautiful flowers. I've been learning tarot for 22 years. Right, so she's showing these. Someone just asked me that, by the way. I get like pop-ups of people asking me questions. But 22 years I've been learning. Yeah, so these sort of this message coming in of this woman being there and saying that it's time to commit. I haven't read you yet, Angel. Alright, so it's time to commit, and it's also time to commit to having fun. She's saying to me that maybe people aren't having enough fun and maybe even worrying too much, and it is a time to, just sort of lighten up and allow yourself, like, don't be guilty about having fun, okay? She also is saying to celebrate her, okay? Because she was one, you're okay, Sony, she was one who, it's nice to have you here, who loved laughing, who loved joy, who loved celebration. She's saying it's a time to put that pain and drama behind, especially when it comes to the family. She would have sorted it out if she was here. Alright? So let's go Crystal Brown. Crystal Brown. Crystal. Okay, so Crystal, bless you. Bless you, Crystal. I don't know if things have been a little bit difficult here when it comes to sorry everyone, 1 second. I feel like it's a time of letting go. Thanks, Catherine. It's a time of letting go, fully letting go, okay? It's a time of fully allowing yourself to release and process and just any difficult emotions that are coming up, like process them, and now with this new moon you can just shed them and let them go. I feel like you've been upset, bless you, I feel like you've been upset about something, and this is just a reminder that actually sometimes our disappointments and our sorrows are sometimes even here for a reason. And I know that sounds difficult, and I know that's kind of not what you want to hear right now, Angel, but I feel like this sense of loss, actually, it lets people know that you're human when you share it. If you're feeling sad about something, it's this Megan, you have been chosen for a reading. You were like 3 before this, so please rewind the video. Kendra was before you and Angel was after you, so that will help you. Alright, so Crystal, so I'm seeing a lot of stuff here around like tears and letting go, and maybe some sort of situation, some sort of unwelcome change, but I feel like even you're more focused now. You found out your whole life was a lie. Alright, that makes sense. Can we just send Crystal Brown lots and lots and lots of love? Alright? Lots and lots and lots of love, and I feel like you can fall into this trap of rumination. I feel like it can happen with you, and I feel like these thoughts hold you back, and I feel like maybe even forgiving yourself and seeing the bigger picture. Alright, so I feel like yes, your hurt is valid, yes, that pain is valid, but I feel like, there are opportunities all around you. Life goes on, alright? Look forward to this bright future, step forward to this happiness, okay? And that's what you maybe could even focus on. Have a good day, Ollie. Thanks for joining. that's what even you could focus on going forward. Alright, appreciation, letting go, looking toward that happiness that you actually deserve, and letting go of the choices that you never made but affected you. Alright? So Sony Walt. Over on YouTube for Sony Walt. Okay, so you are finished. Sony, you're finished. You've been through a major cycle. You've been through huge upheaval, major change in your life, okay? And I feel like, Sony, there's a strong message here for you of, you know, having fulfillment, and also I feel like you've been working on this masterpiece. Many sort of things in your life are going to be coming to an end, and I feel like this is all because you've learned the lessons. Alright, because you've learned the lessons along your path, and remember to keep on applying these lessons, okay? I also feel like writing, maybe even writing about plant medicines, blogging about them could be there for you. The YouTube is Dandy Tarot for now, unless it changes. Alright, so that's what I'm seeing for you. Thank you so much for subscribing as well. Yeah. I feel like you channel through writing, which is a gift in itself. Alright, so we're gonna go Chantal Wiseman. Alright, so Chantal, this is about you setting the context. Just invite her to the group and let me know, Kavya. This is about you setting the context for your life, okay? And I feel like this is about, Chantal, almost like the ability to handle everything, the ability to handle all of those different things in your life, but also the ability to warm others. And I feel like that's what you do. People come to you and they're maybe like cold and shut off, but your optimism actually changes people, and you're being asked and reminded now to still keep using that same tool of optimism. And I know it gets hard, and I know sometimes putting a smile on your face is difficult, but this card is about you sort of navigating your own energy, controlling your own vibe. You know, the sun is kind of like, it burns, it's its own like nucleus, you know, it's its own, like, it has its own nuclear power, you know. You're very welcome, and it's all about that joy and that prosperity, right, and that uplifting. And I feel like maybe even you've been feeling lighter lately, you know, maybe even you have more zest for life, you know. And if you aren't, then you can expect to actually be heading in that direction. Alright, so this is about you sort of basking in the good company around you, right? So spending some time by yourself, you know, maybe even if those people are dampening your flame, spending some time by yourself. And I know life can be difficult and life can be unforgiving, but I feel like you're going, maybe even you've been through hardship, and this is looking at you going in a more positive direction, you know. And I feel like here it's not as dark as it seems. It's not as dark. Where you're heading isn't as dark as it seems. I feel like it's more illuminated, alright? And I feel like this light is building and building and building and building and building within you, and it's beautiful. It's not Nevada. It's hot, but it's a different state. Explore your options. Wow, incredible. Hello everyone. Hi. Alright, so let's go Jenny Wild. Alright, Jenny, maybe here, Jenny, you have been avoiding your truth. Hi everyone. Welcome to these free live readings. Maybe you've been avoiding your truth here, or maybe you've been sort of looking at your new choices, you know, and I feel like here you know, this is about your sort of passions and your dreams and what's motivating you, and I feel like it could be something to do with law, or something to do with like systems and order, or even no, you share the video and then you get on the list for a reading, or you subscribe. If you're on YouTube, you subscribe, and that's how you get on the list for a reading then. Alright, so this is all about discovery and accomplishment, and it's also discovery of the truth and your dharma, and it needs planning. Alright, it needs planning, it needs sort of execution, it needs planning, it needs understanding. Alright, and I feel like here it's all about being true with yourself, and being true with yourself about what you want. Hi everyone. And also having balance, and I feel like you're being urged to pause and think, and I feel like you're going between maybe where you come from, maybe where you want to go. You're sort of bouncing between them, but I feel like there's a very, very important detail here in sight. Alright, and remember that, you know, signing up or subscribing to the YouTube or anything like that, it puts you on the list for a reading, it puts you in the bucket, right? And then I pull out different like names. My guide gives me different names. Alright, so this is about you trusting in intuition and logic at the same time, but it is a time to make a choice. Alright, you're meant to actually move on and propel yourself. I would say take the most inspired, passionate action here for you. Alright, and now we're going to go Catherine Lazo. Catherine, so you got the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, Catherine. So this is actually related to collaboration, teamwork and effort. So maybe this is about your work, maybe this is about what you're bringing to the workplace, maybe this is about also selflessness, right? And I feel like this is also this affects your finances and your sort of materialistic pursuits. And I feel like here, you know, this is about your financial status and about your sort of view in money. And I feel like here you need to maybe like work with like a team, but this can also have to do with your body if you've been wondering about your body. And I feel like you have this image in your mind, and I feel like you can't do it by yourself. You need someone to do it with you, someone to help you push yourself, you know, and maybe even utilizing others around you and utilizing their knowledge so you can have a really firm starting point. Okay, I feel like you need to work with others to help make this a reality. Okay, hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. Alright, now we're gonna go. Is there anything else coming through? Yeah, definitely collaboration, teamwork, team efforts. Also reciprocation. Do you know what I mean? Like putting that energy back and forward and reciprocating. But also balance, you know, how your efforts are balanced with the efforts of the people around you. Alright, so that's what my guides have to say for you, and we're going to go Nancy S now. This is almost like your duty and your duty to the colonies and what you should actually be doing for, you know, the wider circle and the people around you, right? So not just for yourself, but actually for everyone, for the greater good, and how your sort of work ethic plays into that as well, and how that relates to your sort of how your material world is relating to your physical health as well, and just look at that relationship. Alright, so this we have sensitivity. Sensitivity, this is for you, Nancy. Sensitivity, empathy, support. You know, and the message I'm getting here is that there's a difference between sympathy, like feeling sorry for someone, and empathy, like being with someone in, you know, a potentially difficult time. Right, Sabrina, I'll get to your question in a minute. So this, you know, maybe this is about, I feel like you're treating yourself with all this kindness and all this kindness that you deserve, and it took you a long time to get to this point. You've been through a lot to get here, and I feel like this level of sort of emotional understanding and emotional literacy is what helps you get others through as well. And I feel like this is about you being aware and caring, and also just try not to overthink, because this can be a double-edged sword, and this can go the other way, and it can mean that, you know, maybe when you overthink, you come into the mind, come back into the heart, and it's a time of not being led astray by that mind, or even led astray by certain medias. Okay, you're very welcome. You're very welcome for all these readings, everyone. Okay, Sabrina Pinas. Okay, so Sabrina, working together, collaboration, investment, putting in the energy with people and getting this started. And I feel like here there is a chance and an opportunity for you. I feel like there's a windfall, and it could also be in connections and relationships. And I feel like maybe even meeting some really good, wonderful friends and having this sense of real companionship and real understanding of the people around you. But I feel like you need to seek these people out and seek these groups out. It could even be some sort of workshops and developing that. And I feel like what's very important is that you're staying grounded here, staying connected, but also staying in the physical whilst doing that sort of spiritual work as well. And I'm feeling like, yeah, lots of communities coming in for you, maybe even new offerings to do with jobs or houses, you know, anything like that. I'm feeling that's coming in. But also the Princess of Swords shows to like research, nourish your mind, and I'm seeing it's a great year for study for you. Alright, it's a great year to explore those concepts. Okay, so if you are watching, welcome. I've actually finished today. I've finished doing these, but I very much look forward to doing more for you in future. If you want a private reading, all you have to do is either email dandytarot@hotmail.com, inbox me, send me a private message if you want to work with me as a client, and it's like this, but we actually do it over the same amount of time, but just about you and all your personality questions and everything. And one group card, the High Priestess and the Five of Wands. So don't fight with your intuition, okay? Don't let childishness overplay your right to silence. Don't let childishness fight your deservingness for silence and peace, and also to be your own guide. You know, don't fight with yourself as a guide either. And remember that sometimes, you know, the most mature approach is the silence, you know, and the silence and knowing that you are deserving of silence and peace and serenity at any moment. And also during this new moon, just focusing on the third eye and clearing that space. Alright, so don't forget to set your notifications, alright, so you get notified when I'm online. Don't forget to do that, otherwise I don't want you to miss out. You know, click the little subscribe. Also don't forget to like the video, you know, invite people to the page if you feel that, share the page out. This is only possible because of you. Thank you so much for joining. I hope that you have a really wonderful new moon, and remember it's in Capricorn, so set intentions around work, routine, structure, being grounded, being practical, body, all stuff like that. So it's a great sort of theme to set intentions around. And I love you all too, and thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. I look forward to seeing you again soon. I'm gonna go out for a run now. Alright, I'm gonna go out for a run, and yeah, bless you, and I will see you very, very soon. Alright.